Well, hi Pisces. Welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of this reading. So Pisces, find out what you can expect. That fell out. Let's find out what you can expect. Ooh. Okay. The overall energy of this reading is the Four of Wands. Wow, talk about a divine connection here. 11. This is the union of two people in joy and happiness. This can be a card of marriage, and this surrounds the whole reading. So let's read on. Up here in your highest energy, the Eight of Swords. Are you feeling bound? Are you feeling trapped? Like you can't get out of something? Are you wanting to get out of this marriage? Or maybe you're just getting cold feet? Feeling like maybe you're in a marriage that you want to get out of. Let's keep reading. This is actually a card of illusion because the feet are not bound. The mouth is not bound. You can walk out. You can ask for help. But with all these swords being around, it feels like you're being... You can't escape the truth of how you feel about something here. You've actually reached out to the universe. I have the Hermit right next to the Eight of Swords. This is the card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But it feels like you have been taking advice, from the universe about this possible marriage, this commitment that's supposed to be happy and joyful. I don't think you feel happy and joyful over it. Not right now. I think it's cold feet, to tell you the truth. And I look down at the feet on this figure, and they do look cold. There's no shoes. They're barefooted, and I feel like it's cold feet. So you've reached out to the universe about seeking your path forward. Is this the right path for you? Is there a different path that's better for you? You're having a lot of thoughts about this commitment right here. Do you want to keep going in this relationship? Do you want to still head towards, a committed relation? This is a soulmate. I do know that. We have soulmates, but this is a divine soulmate, so there really is a special connection between you and whoever it is that's involved in this reading. The Hermit is the universe, and they are shining the lantern on how you're feeling, and that's what you're reaching out about. And it's right above this Four of Wands, and it is about this union between two people here. So next to the Hermit is the High Priestess. This is the card in the deck of intuition. Okay? The card. And it's next to the Hermit. So your intuitions are running high. This card tells me if you just pull back that pomegranate curtain that's behind this very spiritual figure, you can see what you're wanting. You can see what you're needing. So pay attention to your heart, your gut, your mind. Put them all together. Use your intuition, and you already have the answers that you're seeking. You already know the answers to these questions that are making you feel so bound, like you're trapped into something here. So under the Eight of Swords is the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're wondering if there's a better ship out there. You're wondering if this is the right choice for you. Because there's three ships out here. So you're kind of like, you're looking out there. You're like, oh, I really think you're having cold feet about this relationship. Advancing. I think it is advancing. And you're getting scared. You're feeling like maybe this is not the right person for you. So on the other side of the Four of Wands is the Nine of Swords. You are really up in your head. I mean, these thoughts will not stop. And it's about this commitment. You have a lot of questions. You need truth. You need clarity. Listen to yourself. Listen to your intuition. What is it actually telling you? Okay? And that is really going to help you decide which way to go here. Because I feel like you could go either way. You could follow through on this, or you could look for someone else. So under the Three of Wands is the Three of Swords. You know, I feel like it's a happy, happy time for you. It's also a sad time for you because you're giving up, by this Four of Wands being here, and if you follow through, you're giving up the Three of Wands. And that is, play in the field. That is dating other people. It is, checking out every ship that comes to port, and having fun. And you feel like you're giving this freedom up. So that's part of what you're sad about. That's part of your thoughts here on what you're giving up. That's what you're freaked out about. So next to the Three of Swords and under this Four of Wands is the Ace of Cups. Hey, you've been wondering if there's love here? There's a lot of love here. This is an equal exchange of love. This is just like this is like marriage, it is. It's like both parties are exchanging a huge cup of love with nothing else in there but love. Lots of it. You really don't want to give that up. I think you're just having cold feet over what you would have to give up and how you've, been living your life. So next to the Ace of Cups is the Ace of Wands. Under that Nine of Swords, that fresh start, that new beginning. There's a lot of passion here. I think this is even a very passionate relationship with lots of love. But this Ace of Wands, this is about, this relationship just blooming. You're being offered this Ace of Wands. I feel like maybe you haven't even accepted. Maybe it's a proposal. Maybe you are up in your head about which way to go. Maybe you have not accepted yet. If you have accepted, it's cold feet. If you haven't accepted, you are way in your head about this. But this is all sincere that I see so far. And you do have the answers within you. Follow your instincts. Follow your intuition for guidance. It's right next to the Hermit. They know that you're feeling tied up. They know that you're getting cold feet. You're very stressed about this whole thing. Find out what else you need to know. Pisces. This is one of the cards I call Pisces because there's a fish in the cup. Okay. Do you have some good cards here or do you have some good cards here? Up in your highest energy is the Ace of Pentacles. This is the ring. This is the offer of security, stability, commitment. This Ace of Pentacles is sitting right next to the King of Swords. Air energy, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But the truth and the clarity, it's like, see, you're on guard. You got all these swords around you. And now it's like you just pick up a sword and you're like, I don't know. You're like trying to protect yourself. But you need more truth. You need more clarity. And like I say, listen to your intuition. That's where a lot of your answers lie about this offer of commitment. It's right next to the Eight of Pentacles. So part of the truth, part of the clarity here, male or female, that King of Swords, is, it takes work. It takes work to make a relationship last. And so you know that. You're very much aware of that you would have to focus on this relationship and build on this relationship and no other relationships. It's just focusing on this one. Under the Ace of Pentacles is the Justice card. This is the card for Libra. So we have the King of Swords, which is air. Libra is air. Libra might be strong in your chart or might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. Sword is up. It's the balancing of the scales. This Nine of Swords is throwing you off balance. This Eight of Swords is throwing you off balance. So I think what you're going to do is put your sword up. Put your sword up and stay balanced. Get your truth. Get your clarity. We got the Knight of Swords next to the Justice card and under the King of Swords. Sword is up again. You are in self-protection mode, but you just go for it. It looks like you're going for it. And it looks like you're deciding to stay balanced, that you can stay balanced and enter a committed relationship at the same time. And just, move forward fiercely with truth and clarity. This Knight of Swords is right next to the Wheel of Fortune, and this is definitely moving forward. This is the universe has their hand into this issue here, and they're pulling you and nudging you and whispering in your ear to move forward for your better, for your fortune. I feel like this is a gift. I feel like this is a gift, and it looks like you're going to be moving forward with it, right under that Eight of Pentacles. So, moving forward, moving forward. Under the Justice card is the Page of Cups. This is what you're afraid of. So you're going to stay balanced. You're unbalanced right now, but you're going to get your balance back. This is one of the cards for Pisces. There's a fish in the cup. That's why I say that. But this is about you're worrying that this Ace of Cups is the Page of Cups. It's not. It's an Ace of Cups. Okay? So you're worried that there won't be enough love in this relationship. Well, I see love being exchanged in big cups of it back and forth here. Maybe you have doubts about your love for them. That could very well be, and that could put you into this place of cold feet. But if we look next to the Page of Cups, and under that Knight of Swords rushing forward, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're gonna get married. This is almost like saying their vows. Look at these two. You're gonna have a commitment here. And there's going to be a lot of love. This is one of the best cards in the deck. There's security, stability, there's groundedness, there's pets, there's a child, there's extended family, all under one roof. This is getting grounded. This is following through. And that Ten of Pentacles, God, is right next to the Ten of Cups. There is a lot of love here. This is going to be a joyful union of two people. There's going to be probably a family. There's more children in this card. This is happy. This is joy, rainbows, sunshine, union between two people, and lots of love right under the Wheel of Fortune. So, I think you're going to get past the cold feet. And that's exactly what it looks like here, and move towards this beautiful, committed relationship. So, Pisces, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance.